Welcome to Ancient Edge, where we unearth the forgotten wisdom of civilizations that shaped our world. Imagine wood that has stood strong for over 2,000 years, outliving empires, enduring countless seasons, and resisting the relentless march of decay. How did the Romans achieve this seemingly impossible feat in their fortifications? Today we're diving deep into the startling secrets of ancient timber preservation, from unexpected natural compounds to mind-bending architectural genius that still baffles modern engineers. What you're about to discover isn't just history. It's a masterclass in engineering that could revolutionize how we build for the future. The millennia-old mystery beneath our feet. When archaeologists excavate Roman forts across Europe, they occasionally uncover something extraordinary: timber that looks as if it was cut decades ago, not millennia. At sites like Vindolanda on Hadrian's Wall or the reconstructed fort at Saalburg in Germany, wooden posts, planks, and structural beams emerge from the earth in remarkably preserved condition. These aren't rare flukes of nature. They're evidence of deliberate Roman engineering brilliance. The question that has captivated researchers for generations is deceptively simple. How did timber survive when entire stone monuments around it crumbled? The answer reveals a sophisticated understanding of chemistry, biology, and physics that the Romans wielded with precision, even if they couldn't name the scientific principles at work. Nature's hidden arsenal: chemistry in the soil. The Romans discovered through trial and refinement that wood's greatest enemy could become its protector. Their most effective preservation technique was counterintuitive burying timber foundations and bridge supports below the groundwater level in perpetually waterlogged soil. In this oxygen-starved environment, the fungi and bacteria that normally devour wood simply cannot survive. This isn't preservation by protection, it's preservation through suffocation of decay agents. The wooden piles supporting Venice, many dating to Roman engineering principles, demonstrate this technique in spectacular fashion, bearing the weight of an entire city for centuries. But the Romans didn't stop with waterlogging. They carefully selected wood species that came pre-armed with natural defenses. Oak, with its dense heartwood rich in tannins, became a favored choice. These polyphenols and organic extractives act as natural biocides, poisoning the microorganisms that would otherwise consume the wood. Alder, larch, elm, and pine each offered their own chemical arsenals. The Romans understood through observation what modern science confirms: not all wood is created equal, and the heartwood at the tree's core contains concentrated defensive compounds that the outer sapwood lacks. For timber that couldn't be submerged, the Romans employed more active interventions. They brushed exposed surfaces with tar or pitch, bituminous compounds that created water-repellent barriers, sealing the wood from moisture that would enable decay. The charring technique proved equally ingenious. By deliberately burning the surface of posts destined for ground contact, they created a protective layer of charcoal. This carbonized exterior absorbed oxygen, reduced moisture absorption, and repelled insects, transforming what should have been a weakness into armor. Ancient Greek and Roman sources even reference soaking bridge timbers in olive oil, allowing the lipids to penetrate the wood grain and create another moisture barrier from within. Architectural alchemy. Building against decay. Chemical preservation alone couldn't account for timber lasting millennia. The Romans understood that architecture itself must wage war against decay. Their fort designs incorporated sophisticated drainage systems that channeled water away from wooden structures. Stone foundations and raised platforms kept timber elements elevated above damp ground, preventing the capillary action that would wick moisture into vulnerable wood. This wasn't mere construction, it was environmental engineering that controlled the microclimate around every wooden component. The genius extended to their hybrid construction philosophy. While Roman concrete and stone masonry rightfully earn admiration, the empire's builders deployed timber strategically, using it where its properties excelled. Roof trusses spanning great distances exploited wood's strength-to-weight ratio, while foundations in wet conditions received stone or concrete, or timber fully submerged below the water table. The opus criticium technique, a timber frame system with infill materials resembling later half-timbering, allowed rapid fort construction while providing earthquake resistance through structural flexibility. Even their protective coverings demonstrated foresight. Fired clay tiles, sheathed roofs, and lead sheets protected walls, creating multiple barriers between precious timber and destructive elements. Legacy written in wood, ancient solutions for modern challenges. Today, as we grapple with sustainable construction and environmental preservation, these Roman techniques resonate with renewed urgency. Researchers studying timbers from Vindolanda and other sites aren't just satisfying archaeological curiosity, they're mining ancient wisdom for modern applications. The Roman understanding that submerged wood in anaerobic conditions can last indefinitely informs wetland construction and marine engineering. Their use of charring has been revived in Japanese shosugi band techniques for eco-friendly wood preservation. Even their selective use of naturally resistant heartwood teaches us to work with material properties rather than against them. The Romans didn't have electron microscopes or molecular biology, yet they developed preservation methods that some modern treatments struggle to match. Their secret wasn't a single innovation, but a systems approach, selecting the right materials, conditioning them appropriately, and placing them in architectural contexts that minimized decay vectors. Timber that witnessed the height of Roman power still stands, a silent testament to engineering minds that understood their materials with intimate precision. As you walk away from this journey into Roman timber preservation, consider what other lost wisdom might lie buried beneath our feet, waiting to solve problems we think are uniquely modern. The ancients weren't primitive. They were masterfully observant, patient experimenters who built for centuries, not quarters. If this glimpse into ancient ingenuity fascinated you, subscribe to Ancient Edge for more deep dives into the forgotten technologies that shaped civilization. Share this video with anyone who believes the past has nothing left to teach us. And join us next time as we continue unearthing the hidden knowledge that connects ancient survival to modern innovation. The secrets of the past aren't dead. They're just waiting to be rediscovered.